So if you watched Raw to find out the fifth woman, you're going to have to wait till Friday. Bianca Belair said you wait till we find out who it is, but we're going to find out on Friday night SmackDown. Could it be Raquel after all? We'll have to wait and see Friday. We've also got in this video a massive conspiracy theory about Elias. This is things you might have missed from Monday Night Raw. Make sure you hit the like button. And if you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button too. Rhea Ripley won her team the numbers advantage. Of course, for War Games, they will be the heels, will be dominating the match for sure now. We did get a brawl at the end of the show. Note that Alexa Bliss was targeted again by Nikki Cross. Worth noting that. Why did the referees, though, only come out when everyone was down and the brawl was over? What was that? I did laugh, no, can't lie. So we need to talk about Alexa Bliss, okay? Because she's obviously being featured week to week as part of the War Games build, obviously. But do you realise, again, she did not have the Lily doll with her? And there seemed to be a ton of them in the audience tonight. I mean, you saw Lily's throughout the show. Alexa got a giant pop. She still seems over as ever. So we're going to start a campaign right now on things you might have missed, okay? Screenshot this. Share it on social media. Find Lily. She's 4,037 years old, we think. She's disappeared completely, totally being misused. Maybe she's heading to AEW, but we need to find out. Where is the Lily doll? But no, if you are wondering, there was nothing Bray Wyatt surrounding Alexa Bliss tonight. There was nothing Uncle Howdy, etc. that we saw. I do think that we'll revisit that once the feud with LA Knight is over. So keep eyes open still. Maybe the theories are even true that something happens at Survivor Series. So we have to talk about Mia Yim, because this has got a lot of people very confused, and I'm the same, to be fair. I've read all the tweets and stuff. On WWE.com earlier, her name changed to Michin. No one seems to understand why. Everyone assumed it was a name change, but on WWE they still refer to her as Mia Yim. I think it is meant to be some kind of nickname, some kind of like Mia Michin Yim kind of thing. That would make a ton of sense. Mia has tweeted out saying Michin, how to pronounce it, and of course saying it means crazy. So maybe it's not going to be all bad. We'll just have to wait and see. I will say, though, it got pretty crazy in that parking lot brawl. That camera shaking was wild. I couldn't get a clear picture. But you know what? A parking lot brawl never disappoints, does it? Did you notice on Raw, Elias was wearing a t-shirt saying, "I'm not Elias"? That has me very confused. I'm starting to think, and don't hate me for this, okay? I'm starting to think Elias and Ezekiel were never brothers. Breaking news, maybe. We started off Raw with Kevin Owens. Owens hasn't been on Raw for ages. He came back on Friday night. He brought the Brawling Brutes and Drew McIntyre with him, who proceeded to do an entrance very similar to the Shield, which makes sense with the anniversary and them facing the Bloodline and stuff. At War Games, which they allowed Sheamus and Butch to say. But Sheamus, this was really interesting, okay? Sheamus pointed out Kevin Owens and spoke about what he said to Sami Zayn. And we got a close-up of Owens' face. When he was talking about Sami, Kevin didn't look happy about the possibility of kicking Sami's butt. Could there be a swerve here that we're not expecting? Is this seeds being planted? Maybe thinking a little bit too much into it, but look at that facial expression. Drew McIntyre would then take the mic and basically say that in War Games there are no rules. And Drew, you're wrong, because here are the official rules for War Games. There are rules. I don't know. Did you see, though, when Judgment Day came out, they did a really smart thing with Rhea taking the mic and saying about the women's War Game match, which was really nice. We then had Sheamus call Finn Balor a plastic paddy, saying he's fake. Finn got irate. The match was on. The brawl began. This was cool. Brawling Brutes versus Judgment Day. All here for it. The OC came out too. It's basically faction wars, right? I love it. I honestly love it. And of course, who doesn't love seeing Dominic get his chest pounded in? It was, of course, the Brawling Brutes who won. No shock at all. Really, really hyped for War Games. I think this team's going to do really, really well. Now, what made The Miz pull this face. We haven't done that for a while. It was the fact that Johnny Gargano got thrown around by Omos like a little child. Of course, Miz saying his hand was injured, he found a replacement, etc, etc. But we gotta talk about Gargano. He has a new theme song. Of course, Johnny Wrestling. It was a remix of Rebel Heart, and it's pretty much split the IWC. Some people love it, some people hate it. Completely understand, it's different, it's new. Of course, I asked you on Twitter, hate it, narrowly won. But again, it's 50-50. Let me know your thoughts though. Do you like it? Let me know in the comments below. WWE have announced there will be a press conference following Survivor Series War Games, and it will be exclusive to YouTube. So make sure you check that out on Saturday after the show. Of course, if you want to, predictions for the War Games pay-per-view is up right now on the channel. We did it last night. It's there. Go give it a view. Go watch it. Let me know your predictions too. We also got announced a triple threat match. We thought it would be a fatal four-way. It didn't happen. Poor Mustafa Ali. But we did get a preview of their Survivor Series triple threat match this week as Theory and Seth had a little thing. Of course, Theory beat Ali. We then had Lashley come out. The brawl was on. Theory used Ali as a weapon. And that didn't end well for Mustafa Ali. He's being punished for something. Surely he is. Elias and Riddle, they defeated the Alpha Academy this week. Now we just need to find out when the hell the concert is, right? If that's even freaking Elias! We had another poker game tonight. Of course, JBL and Corbin backstage. This time interrupted by Drew McIntyre. Reigniting an old feud. And this was really cool. During their match, oh, this was fun. Akira Tozawa emerged. No longer a ninja. He gave JBL a little bit of a hug before stealing his hat, leaving JBL completely irate. I love this. Hopefully this is something, a new start for Akira Tozawa. That would be fun. As I said, he's dropped the ninja gimmick after last week. We saw the tweet last week too. The bleach blonde hair is back. We also saw him on main event. Pictures emerged on Twitter of him facing Grayson Waller. We knew something new was coming, but they literally did it the same week, so that's pretty cool. I don't think it was a strong Raw this week. I think it was an okay show. Basically a go home. 6 out of 10. Very fair, I think. If you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. Turn on notifications. We'll be here Saturday for Survivor Series. Things you might have missed. Like, share, and I'll see you next time. Peace!